what's up everyone? Today I want to talk about eating like a bodybuilder even if you're flat ass broke. And I think we've all been there. When I was 22 years old, I had decided that I wanted to save up for a house. That was my goal. And I was going to scrimp and save every goddamn penny as long as it took to get that down payment for a house. And so in doing so, I had to cut back on everything. And it's just a choice I made. It was a great choice at that age. And what I basically did is I ate 6 meals a day, and each meal was a half a can of Chef Boyardee raviolis, half a can, and 4 whole eggs. And I ate that 6 times a day. And sometimes I would throw in some oatmeal, throw in some oatmeal on the side or in the morning, or maybe some rice, just to add some more carbs depending on, what my day consisted of, what I was training that day, how my body looked, and so on and so forth. But when you do the math, I was spending like maybe $8 a day, maybe $10 at the most to eat, 6 pretty decent meals. I did this for a year and a half. And, every Sunday night, got to go out and get something to eat that was under $10. And that was like a little treat. And that was my treat for the week, rewarding myself, for doing so well with my eating. And when it comes to being flat ass broke, a lot of people say, hey, I can't afford to buy food. Well, let me tell you something, you can afford food. And you could probably get food for cheaper than you're getting these crap powders that aren't doing much for you. And this is what we're gonna talk about. So my top choices for cheap bodybuilding foods would be whole eggs, chicken breasts, and rice, white rice, and oatmeal. You could be eating for, you say you're eating 6 meals a day, between 12 and 15 bucks a day, eating good quality bodybuilding foods. And there's nothing better than eating good, lots and lots of good quality foods to put that weight on. Some people might eat 1 cup of rice, some people might eat 3 cups of rice, depending on your metabolism. But nothing's gonna put weight on like oatmeal, rice, eggs, chicken. I mean, that's a beautiful bodybuilding diet. Now, it's boring, right? You gotta cook your food, it's a lot of work, it's a hassle, but hey, how bad do you want this fucking shit? Answer, how bad do you want this? If you want it bad enough, you're willing to do whatever it takes. If you're broke, you can still do it. I don't want to hear that shit from anyone ever again.